Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It's 4:19 p.m. on May 26, 2023 in West End, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 24 degrees outside on a sunny afternoon in the city. In this video, I walked for 2.5 kilometers starting by the intersection of Denman and Nelson. Then stroll northeast on Denman, southeast on Robson, northeast on Granville, ending my trek at CF Pacific Center Mall. If you would like to support the channel, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. To receive updates, follow me on Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, share it, and subscribe.
Sometimes we play cheat sheets.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. Down at the intersection of Comox and Denman. And we'll walk down Denman Street here. Walking past the Denman Place Mall. And it is approximately 4:30 in the afternoon, or a little bit after that, on Friday afternoon, and it is around 24 degrees outside. And there's a bit of a tourist crowd in the neighborhood, a bit of the locals getting out and enjoying the weather crowd. Last 2 days were a little bit cooler, so this is the nice warm day of the week. It got just a little bit higher, and that more people are comfortable wearing shorts and a t-shirt. And it's green, so we'll go. Over here is Ong Bak. It's a very, very nice Vietnamese restaurant. Highly recommend it. If you're interested in that type of food, definitely a place to go. Looks like some high school students got some signs for a car wash. Well, good luck. Hope you make some good money. It looks like it's for their secondary basketball team, so very cool. It's green here, so we'll go.
Flowers is not important.
This, of course, would be King George Secondary School right here. And over here is the West End Community Center and the Joe Fortes Library. And that would be part of the Vancouver Public Library chain. Looks like they got a little booth out here today too.
And then in the evening, terribly surprised.
We're coming up to Harrow Street here. And they do encourage Harrow Street stay on locals to street only. Encourage tourists to stay off it. Of course, no one's going to stop you if you do decide to drive on it. But they just have signs at the street encouraging it. And I'll continue here on Denman Street. If you're looking for a bakery or a cafe, that's the local one right over there, called Brucka Bakery and Cafe. And it's a chain over here on the west coast. Very popular. You can find those all over Vancouver, including neighborhoods like Fraser on Sunset, where a lot of the Daisy community is. We'll turn here. I haven't walked up Richmond Street in a while, or Robson Street in a while, so let's go check it out. Oh my gosh, look at this. There is no more construction here. They have now opened their top. Very cool. Let's check out the new construction, because we can just spin around, it looks like, and come on back down. So this would be the Safeway here. And this section has been closed for a long time, so that's why I'm nerding out a bit. Two clicks and we're back down. Looks like they got a little bit of patio here. You can head into the grocery store in that direction. Oh, they have a nice little walkway up here. And there's the outdoor. Very cool. And you get a nice little raised perspective here of Robson Street. Let's head on back down. So that's the local Safeway here at the intersection of Denman and Robson. We're on the Robson Street side. Very, very cool. Also provides a nice little shady area too. Here's the local CIBC we're passing, so if you're a customer of that bank, this is where you come. And if you keep your eye out, you'll see a small little sign for the BC Liquor Store. We'll continue here on Robson Street. We are walking in the uphill direction, so there'll soon be an incline. Passing the local Cobb's bread. And this would be the intersection of Bidwell and Robson, and we're crossing Bidwell. And we'll continue here on Robson Street. Maybe we'll jump on the bus. We're in luck. This will take us up the hill.
Downtown.
Thanks, son. So we're currently on the number 5 bus. And we'll be climbing up Robson Street here. And there's stops every 2 or 3 streets on Robson Street, so if you do get tired climbing up the hill, you can always stop at one of these bus stops and wait for it. And this bus comes around every 10-15 minutes depending on the day, so not too long. There's the old Korean barbecue. It's no longer there. The place is up for lease, so if you're interested in opening a spot, that's one that's available. Crossing Nicola.
Next stop, Brown Street.
And we'll cross Broughton Street, also pronounced phonetically as Broughton Street. But pronounced by TransLink as Broughton. And one more stop, and I'll get off. Then we'll be on the main core of Robson.
Next stop, Butte Street.
Here's the Butte Street stop. Coming up. And when you get to these doors, you need to push them hard to get out. So don't be a weakling about it. Push it. I do have a pet peeve when there's relatively well-bodied people or well-abled people who just don't push the door. Because if you do give it a nice strong push, it will open up. And then they have to call a driver. And it's just like, if you just pushed a little harder instead of being careful, it would open up. Anyways, I've said my piece. And we're now on Robson Street on the main retail strip. Here in the West End, and we'll be in the West End until we cross Burrard Street. And that's when you're technically in the downtown. There's a Momo Living, Japan Living Store, and Zeffirelli's, which is a spaghetti joint. Then you got other stores like Mount Warehouse here, and Korean barbecue. Here's the Artesia, and this is a fairly large one. And so if you are into Artesia, it's definitely the place to come. This store is bigger than I've seen even at the Pacific Center or any of the other malls. So coming down to Richmond or Robson Street here in the west end of Vancouver, if you're into that thing, definitely the place to come is right here. So we'll cross Thurlow Street. And SJ7720 didn't stop for any pedestrians. Great piece of driving there. And that's why you gotta watch out here in Vancouver, because there is a larger amount of bad drivers than even Toronto or Montreal. Passing the local Zara. There's a men's, women's, and kids section. So you can bring the whole family down here if you need to. We'll keep walking here along Robson Street. Yeah, it looks like a few more people are done work now and they're out on the street enjoying themselves today. It's a great day just to go shopping or window shopping or just grab a drink and go for a walk. Especially after a long work day. Excuse me. Thank you. We're at the intersection of Hornby and Robson. And we'll cross the street here. Oh wow. Haven't been able to walk up here in a very long time. So of course would be the steps, the back of the Vancouver Public Library, or Vancouver Art Gallery. This is taken over by an Every Child Matter protest for a few years. You can still see some of the footprints here. Wow. And there's the view for you. We'll cross on down here. As the story goes, the local indigenous communities decided that they would take down the memorial, but then some activists came and who were in control of the memorial and took it down a little earlier and spread the shoes and other items all over the city. So if you're walking around the city, you'll see a small pair of shoes that may be from the memorial. Something definitely to think about. Well, we gotta stop. This would be the intersection of Howe Street and Robson. Just waiting for the light to change. Usually it's around 30 seconds here. So we should be crossing pretty soon. There we go. And you can't access Nordstrom from here. Nordstrom is closing and pulling out. It looks like most of the store up here is empty. Rumor is there's a Simon's coming into that space. Or potentially a Walmart. And I've also heard talks recently about an IKEA coming in and taking the Nordstrom space, which would be really spectacular. And the people of Vancouver would probably really enjoy if an IKEA got set up right here at the Pacific Center Mall. There's the local shop. It has now been taken over by Rogers. And as a Shaw customer, Rogers has taken fairly good care of me, so appreciate the regular updates and the emails. I'll see in the next few weeks how everything pans out as they continue to push through their merger and acquisition. Over here in British Columbia, phone companies like Shaw and TELUS are very popular, so now it'll be Rogers and TELUS. Less so Bell. But if you check online, there's lots of other services that you can get in the area. Just past the local security guards. There's no rule about filming in here, but the security guards can get a little weirded out. Basically because there isn't as many walktubers here in Vancouver. And there isn't like Toronto where they're used to it. Like you can walk to the Eden Center no problem. But over here they're like, what is that you're holding in your hand? And then you have to go through a whole long conversation. And then they say you can go on and continue, but just try and avoid the conversation. Because it does help promote the mall. Just gonna skedaddle over to the Urban Eatery. And grab a quick bite for myself. There's the Flaming Walk. It's probably where I'll grab some food. You can see there's several different options here. And there's a little bit of a crowd. This place does get much more busy at lunchtime. Taco time. Anyways, folks, I'm gonna do a little bit of equipment maintenance and then grab a little bit to eat. So thanks for coming along, and just remember to please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. I'll leave you with a view of the Orange Julius. Have a good day.